So you wouldn't wear overalls to a formal dinner, and you wouldn't wear a tux to a tractor pull. But what does that mean for the kinds of messages you want to put out in your market? Just that mixing them up will confuse your audience, and a confused buyer doesn't. This is a bigger problem than it might appear, especially for those who are trying to use video. So here's a simple answer to the simple question: what kind of video should I make? The videos on my blog are like Ford trucks. They're built to last, to build authority over time and be relevant for as long as you need them. But those aren't the only kind of video you may want to make for your business. Hi, I'm Steve Washer, and you're watching The 1 Minute Authority, the place to hone a message that works. These days, Facebook is trying to become the home of video. Now, they won't be rivaling YouTube anytime soon, but they do a couple of things even better than YouTube. One is video ads, which we'll talk about another time. The other is that they help you connect with a kind of voyeuristic or behind the scenes video that people like a lot. And likes are important. They're 1/3 of the know, like, trust pyramid that magically transforms viewers into prospects. The good news is that because these are mostly disposable videos, they're easier to make, easier to upload. They can get more views than more structured videos. And because they're on Facebook, they'll disappear in a matter of days, if not hours. Now, these videos don't need much of a message or any technical quality. They just need two simple things: enthusiasm and engagement. And by engagement, I mean engagement on the part of the person making them. That person's attention should be divided between something they're trying to get done and describing it to the viewer. If they want to get fancy, they can make an analogy between, say, carving a pumpkin and building a blog, but that's a nice to have. The real purpose of these videos is to give the viewer a peek at the behind-the-scenes you, the unprepared you, the you without makeup, the you in the raw, the you at the grocery store, at the vet, at a stoplight with a sudden inspiration, in your backyard watching a bear walk by, changing a tire, changing a diaper, swallowing a little blue pill. Well, I did say voyeuristic, didn't I?
Having a great big challenge is like boiling a pot of tea. The closer you get to the problem, the harder it is to see.
Okay, because here's the thing. If people can't connect with you, they're never going to buy from you. Now, there are certain professions where this should never be tried, of course. Financial services, holistic medicine. Wait, actually, that's why they should be made in these image-conscious industries. Everyone is trying so hard to put their best foot forward that maybe the one who does the opposite is going to be memorable simply because they seem not to care what anyone thought of them. And when you don't need anyone's approval, that's when they want you the most. That's when they like you the most. That's when they decide they may pay more attention to you in the future. Now, that's not what causes conversion, however. You won't make sales from these kinds of non-messages. You'll need something more structured to get someone to understand that you're more than just an interesting character. You're also a serious problem solver. That's the science of transitioning your audience from like to trust. That's the kind of messaging people learn in the shooting intensive. Bottom line, both of these kinds of videos are really important. The problem occurs when we confuse one for the other, but now you won't do that. And you'll probably add dozens, if not hundreds of new viewers to your audience every month, week, or day, depending on how many of these you want to make. I will tell you though, it takes a little chutzpah to step out of your comfort zone like this, but once you do, like that first dive into a cold lake, you won't want to get out, and you'll know when to leave your tux in the closet. I'm Steve Washer. We'll see you next time on The 1 Minute Authority.